I'm in the rear with the gear. You know,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
thinking.
yeah, I'm in the rear with the gear. I'm going to be handing out MREs. I'm going to be overseeing dining facilities, and so I was playing basketball at the college about 5 months before I commissioned, and I ran into this quartermaster E7, and I was like, man, this is great. He was like, no, it's not. Like what? He's like, yeah, you're. He's like, quartermaster. They they do. They're on convoys. It's like what convoys?
Log pack, yeah.
Yeah, log packs, clips, combat logistics patrols, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I was like, what is that? They were like, man, they were like, we're the ones on the front pushing, pushing supplies, and we get hit like every day. And I was like, "Well, hit with what?" And they
Yeah.
were like, IEDs. And I was like, what's an IED? And so
Damn.
we heard about these roadside bombs, and I was like, oh my God, right? So my whole mindset changed. It's like, I'm really going to actually probably see some action, right? Some combat. And I started getting worried. But you go to school, you go to AIT or advanced course. They teach you how to do stuff, which I don't think I used any of that when I was deployed. But um, but then I get to my unit, and then that's when I really started learning from people who had actually been in Fallujah the year before. Uh, And they were like, yeah, it's like 24/7 running, log packs, running, refuel on the move, ROMs, setting up ROMs for tanks and Bradley. I mean, it was like all that was what I was being trained to do. And then we deploy. And I initially I was going with the BSB. I was going to go with 15th BSB gamblers. And then they select me to do port duty.